My name is Jen Mathews, and I've been a blogger for 3 years. My blog is mybeautybunny.com, and I've been doing social media professionally for 2 years. Basically, I either consult with brands or I manage their company. Beauty is my specialty, fashion, health, and lifestyle. Okay, so just a quick explanation of what it is. Basically, it's a virtual pin board. So if you had a bulletin board in your office and you were pinning pictures you cut out of magazines or anything you found interesting, putting it on a board, take that, put that online. That's what Pinterest is. You can have as many boards as you want. Instead of uploading your own content like you might do on Instagram, you're uploading or you're pinning images from other sites. So let's say you're on a blog and you find a really cool manicure that you just think is amazing. You might pin it to your board that's all about nails. What people are really using Pinterest for is sort of the do-it-yourself type of things, like how to make a piece of furniture out of pallet boards, things like that. Recipes are huge. Fashion is huge. Cosmetics and skincare is fairly huge, but those are the things that are really making a splash. People are really repinning and sharing with their friends. So it's also a social network, of course, so people will follow you, they will like your pins, they will repin your pins, similar to other social networks. But what really drives Pinterest and why you should be on it in the first place, it's driving more traffic than Google+, LinkedIn, and YouTube combined, just across the board.
So if I'm a hair care brand,
yes,
and I want to grab awareness, exposure, users, whatever it is, in order to tell more people about my products, what's the best way to use it? Is it an element of finding cool hair pictures and putting it on our board, or what's the best strategy to try to attract people to that your board and then get them to click through to go to your site? Because that's what you ultimately want to do.
That's what yeah. So what I would say is you may have just a board that's only your products, that may just be one of your mini boards. Or you may have a board that is all about ombre hair or whatever trend. I'm not a hair person, so I wouldn't know, but whatever hair trends, or for some reason braids are huge on Pinterest. Everyone has all these crazy intricate braids and crazy hair colors, like that mermaid look with the blue and green, and so just you want to just be creative with it. It's sort of like imagine you're at a little kid's science fair, and you have a booth and there's all these posters and you're saying this represents me. Just collages, basically. But then, of course, you want to sprinkle in your products. And the important thing to remember is hashtags. Use hashtags. Does everyone know what hashtags are? The £, similar to Twitter. So use the £, and then a descriptive term. So maybe it's hair care, vegan, cruelty-free, beauty, makeup, whatever it is, so that when people are searching, they'll find you. Everything your brand says, are you conservative? Are you sexy? Are you, are you healthy? Are you looking for the vegans? Are you looking for the more glam? What's your target market? You want to create that with your boards. So you may have a board that's all about healthy living with healthy recipes and, pictures of, like Nike, just do it type of pictures, like slogans and things to inspire. Whatever it is, that's what you want to create, and sprinkle in your own products and be creative with it. So I've seen some color cosmetics brands, they'll do they'll have a woman in their marketing department and they'll put a picture of her with her name on it, and it will be her favorite trends for the summer. It's just really personal, make it so it's not this nameless corporate thing. It's like people are really interested in what you have to say and they see you as a real person. People access to your website in a way that they didn't have before. You're sending it to this whole different market here. But you don't want to just pin your own pins. You don't want to only pin your own products. You're basically cultivating a lifestyle, an image. If you go to a website and they have a pin it button next to every article, like Mashable or something, that's basically giving you permission to pin. I mean, they wouldn't put the button there if they didn't want you to pin the images. So that's sort of a legal way of giving permission. Indirectly. So, if you want to be 100% covered, don't have a Pinterest board. But I think it's worth the risk, and I think it makes sense to have one. Just be careful. And I will say that repinning something does not give you, it doesn't make it okay. I mean, just let's say you pin something that you don't own, it doesn't go back to the website. It's a photographer's image, that person owns it, they didn't want you to pin it, and then I just happened to search for whatever it was and I find it, repin it, we're both guilty.
Does it go back to his pin board? Like, can they trace it back to where it came, how it got on Pinterest?
You can, yeah. I think the worst that would happen, honestly, is someone would